This movie really tells how black men are humiliated before courts from white men just because of color differences. Let's watch to the end.
He decides to scare them with the toy gun. He then aims toward white officers on patrol and pulls the trigger without hesitation. The sudden loud sound echoes through the area. Officers immediately believe a hidden attacker is nearby. They quickly knock out the street lights and rush to find cover and tactical positions. Watching the officers scramble in confusion, Pete only grows more bold. To keep this dangerous game going, he fires toward the officers 2 more times. What he does not realize is that his position has now been exposed. To make the arrest, police soon surround the entire building. As officers close in fast, the reckless group finally starts to panic. They hurriedly pull curtains over the windows, but it is already far too late. Pete instantly senses something is wrong. He turns and runs downstairs trying to escape. But just as he reaches the ground floor, he runs straight into an armed officer. The officer shows no hesitation and fires several times at Pete. Pete collapses and never gets back up. To create the image of self-defense, a white officer pulls out a knife and casually places it beside Pete. After that, police search every room. They discover scattered clothes belonging to 2 white girls. This sight completely enrages them because in their mindset, white people and black people together is unacceptable.
Get up! Get downstairs! Go!
What are you doing here?
Soon, everyone who was caught is forced downstairs for questioning. Police order them against the wall with hands on their heads, warning that resistance will end like Pete. The captain then asks who fired the gun. Facing intense pressure, everyone chooses to stay silent. To force answers out of them, the captain decides to use force. To make them talk, to locate the gun, he chooses intimidation, creating the illusion of an execution. To scare them into confessing, he then pushes one man alone into a room and fires a shot into the floor. At the sound of it, the people outside tremble in fear. At that moment, the captain inside warns him coldly. If he makes any noise, the next shot will be meant for him. The captain then steps outside and tells the others they will be questioned one by one. If no one talks, they will face the same fate as the man inside. He signals a partner to bring in another person. Soon a second black man is taken into the room, but the officer misunderstands the order. The next moment, another shot rings out. When the captain rushes inside to check, he finds the young man lying motionless on the floor. Seeing this, the captain panics. He only meant to scare him, but it has now gone too far.
Listen to me. You grabbed your gun, all right? And you warned him, okay? And you were forced to shoot him, okay? Line of duty, get your fucking story straight. Hey, get your head straight. I'm serious.
After calming himself, the captain quickly aligns stories with the other officers. Then they return to the remaining people, offering comfort mixed with threats. If they want to leave alive, they must forget everything that happened today. After they nod in agreement, the captain finally lets them go, but one man refuses to bend. He tells the captain directly, if he walks out alive, he will report everything and have them arrested. These words ignite the captain's rage. He immediately ends the man's life. What the captain does not know is that someone who escaped reports everything. News of police killing black men spreads rapidly and shocks the entire nation. In the end, several officers are charged with abuse of power and arrested for intentional wrongdoing. The case is then sent to court, but during the trial, police lawyers avoid discussing excessive force, instead shifting all blame onto the black men. They claim the officers were provoked first, and that the law was ignored. Facing this argument, the prosecution understands the truth, but they cannot prove intent, and the starter gun is never found. Relying only on survivor testimony, the court refuses to accept the statements. Hearing this, one black witness explodes with anger.
Man, why? Why y'all talking about me at all? Man, y'all see a black man in court and assume I'm the one on trial. Man, they killed my friends, man. They beat us. Lying, deceptive, and abusers, and y'all doing the same thing. Man, there's no justice here, man. Go fuck yourself.
His reaction sparks emotion throughout the audience. In the end, police lawyers argue that the officers acted under extreme pressure. The jury rejects the accusations, citing racial bias. All testimony from black witnesses is dismissed by the judge on the spot. In the end, the officers involved are all declared not guilty, and the case is never added to criminal records.